Good morning. My name is Rennie Perkins. I'm the co-founder and CEO of CityMaaS. Today, I'd like to talk to you about our inclusive travel data platform, but specifically our white label mobility platform for tackling transport poverty. Our CityMaaS HiReach journey actually started with a dedicated team for joining the bootcamp in February earlier on this year with a great bunch of people, as you can see the pictures in the background, with a vision to tackle transport poverty. And we were lucky enough to be selected to be top 5 in June and have further funding for further developments of our technology. In September, right now, our project is already live in Portal with our hosting company, Valpy. October onwards will be focus of efforts on commercialization of our technologies and our impact on tackling transport poverty. But more importantly, I'd like to share our learning with you on our HiReach journey. From a planning perspective, the more input, early engagement the client has, the better results we will get. From an execution perspective, a more systematic build and process will save lots of time and resources. And from testing and pilot perspective, to have pre-pilot objective defined before we start the pilots is very important. And we have a huge amount of help from our HiReach mentors, and we're very grateful for that. I'd like to remind everybody our pilot plans for our second phase of HiReach program. We had a funding to further develop online ticketing payment and functionalities of Cody, supplemented by Ada, a voice assistance, and Valpy dashboard to enable efficient operating. We have done more than that. We have also developed a bus driver module to allow real-time location collections, as well as the bus driver can validate tickets in case there is a failure from the user self-validation process themselves. Our technology is live both in Android and iOS store. Please follow the link to download it and provide our feedback. And next, I'd like to share with you our pilot results. We have 47 participants in our pilots, and 87% of them will travel more with buses if they're using CityMaaS white label platform. 79% of them will spend more than 5 minutes using our app. And what's more, 78% of people would find ticketing and payments very useful, and more than half of them will save more than 15 minutes. And I'd like to specifically point out, 10% of them will save more than 30 minutes of their time using online ticketing payments. And that's incredible. And here are some customer testimonials from our pilots. They think buying tickets online is very good. And yes, because it's easier to see other Valpy lines in Balongo and Pennyfield area. And they find real-time information, which helps the passenger to know the reasons for bus delay. And also they find real-time information of the bus position is extremely important. Now, how big is this market potential? We talked about in the previous phase where in Valpy specifically, we have 450,000 per annum of market size. Within Porto area, 2 million. And given approximately double of the population in Lisbon, we estimate 4 million in Lisbon area. In Portugal, 14 million. And in Europe, across selected travel pool regions, we see the market size to be 1 billion euros. Now, post-pilots, I'll focus on commercialization. How do we go about doing that? We have a very flexible SaaS pricing model based on the features of the operator and any mobility company select, such as online ticketing, payments, journey planning, real-time locations. Now, what's in our pipeline at the moment? We managed to establish contact with HiReach, which is one of the biggest tram and bus company in Portugal, and had a discussion with them in terms of using a CityMaaS platform and its technologies to help make their app more inclusive. Also, City of Lisbon has a program called Urban Innovative Action Program, where they have a focus on helping disabled people to travel from A to B in the city. In the UK, our attractions with Surrey County Councils, where we're collaborating with universities to help the councils to run efficient public services for their citizens. In Camberley councils, it's very interesting using CityMaaS technologies to demonstrate a 5G mobility user case. Now, what is CityMaaS capability? Not only will provide this valuable product, but we also launch our platform. At the same time, when our pilot's gone live with Valpy in Porto in Portugal, and our platform enable disabled people to check the places of accessibility information before they travel, and the real-time accessibility information travel from A to B. And we enable the users to provide feedbacks to crowdsource back, and we use machine learning to predict the accessibility information with 70%, in some cases 100% accuracies. We help business communities on our platform to be inclusive of people with disability and help them to grow and tap into that untapped market segments. We have our CIS plugins where we enable digital inclusions and helping disabled people to be able to interact with any digital product and services properly online. For example, Repage enabled visually impaired people to interact with our digital interface or any website interface. Our contrast features help people with color blindness to be able to read them out properly. Our bigger text and cursors reading guide will help the elderly to interact with online and websites. And on top of that, we have our white label mobility platform, which we demonstrate. For more information, you can go to our website. And now I'd like to play a video of our pilots with Alpibus and enjoy. And we would love to take any questions and suggestions or feedbacks.